What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Go YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the SOFI Q3 earnings. We're going to be looking into a deeper dive on those earnings, and we did cover the live stream early on in the morning. And guys, I got to be completely honest, this was the best quarter in SOFI's company history. Much better than the last quarter we got for Q2. The company could not be stronger fundamentally. We actually hit 52-week highs inside of the pre-market trading. We hit about 11.99, got to that penny on the mark, about the $12 level, and just have been selling off ever since, guys. The stock actually right now, as I'm filming this video at 10 a.m., is down 12%. So we're talking a 20% decline from those 52-week highs of 11.99. This is a massive shakeout going on. We actually seen the exact same thing happen for Robinhood about 3 months ago on their earnings report, where they sold off to $16 and the stock made that massive move back up to $28. I believe we're also going to see the exact same type of movement we did see in Q2 as well, where we sold off a little bit and the stock made a 50% run heading into these earnings. So guys, maybe we're just looking at delayed earnings reactions because of massive retail falling. We have the massive short interest, and shorts are just continuing to pile up on retail early on in the pre-market trading. But guys, I do think this stock is going to go a lot higher. I had a $16 price target on the stock for this year. After seeing that earnings report, I have to raise my price target to $18 fair value, and I think we have an opportunity to make a big run after the elections in the next week or so. This could be a massive Christmas rally heading our way. So I'm very excited. So be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment. I'm going to be commenting back to as many people as I can. What did you think about the earnings report, honestly? And what do you think about the price action right now? Is this justified? Is this a overreaction? I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to continue to keep you updated. Let's get into the video. All right, guys. Right now we got about $10 on the stock. We are down 10.5%. I think we hit lows of about $9.85, just to show you the magnitude of this pullback on the stock. Let me just scroll down a little bit further, guys. You can see we hit a high right here of $11.99. So if you just put in that low, a couple of minutes ago at 983, guys, we just pulled back 18%, from the pre-market rip we had of about 6%. So guys, I believe this is a massive shakeout. I mean, this is the type of move you get when you see institutional ownership jump up 10% and you see retail ownership drop down 10%. So I think a total 360 is about to happen. This stock is going to have more durable, levels, stronger support. I think we're going to see a Christmas rally, guys. I mean, this is a mind-blowing quarter that we're about to look at, guys. I could not believe the numbers that I saw if you watched my live stream today. This is a crazy shakeout. 18% pullback. I couldn't believe it. I really thought we were going to go much higher on that earnings report after looking at the numbers. But, this is the stock market. This is what can happen in the short term. Once again, on this YouTube channel, we did not recommend any weekly call options. We did not play, any short-term, call options, on this channel. A lot of other channels may have done that, but we did not do that. We just continue to talk about, hey, this stock is going to run a lot higher, inside of this year, 2024. I still think there's opportunity to, squeeze to higher levels. Now, if you just look at the call options real quick before we get into the earnings report, we have this week, ending November 1st, we have 242,000 calls on the weekly. So this could just be a big wipeout right here. They may bring the stock back up to $11 and wipe the puts out towards the end of the week. I'm telling you right now, this is just an absolutely insane options expiration. Remember that, 440,000 open interest on the weekly calls. All right, guys, here we go. This is the Q3 earnings report. You can see member ads came in at 756,000 in Q3. This was absolutely insane. I mean, I think I had like 680 for this Q3 quarter, bringing total members to 9.4 million members. This is becoming a massive company, guys. 35% year-over-year growth on members. I can't believe it. Products, we had added over 1 million products. You can see we're up to 13.6 million products right now, 31% year-over-year growth. Galileo account growth did slow down a little bit. We only had 2 million member ads, but we had great monetization revenue come back in. We hit a all-time high of about $102 million, and Q4 should be continued growth in Galileo. And Anthony Noto has said that big deals could be heading their way very soon, but as of right now they have not landed a top 10 institution, but I think we're in the works for getting a big one very soon. All right, guys, and looking at the financial services productivity loop, we look at the ratio of financial services to lending products. They have massively scaled into financial services products. You can see it's at 6.2x as of the recent quarter compared to total lending product. All right, guys, this is where I was absolutely blown away with SOFI Performance. I put out expectations of $660 million in revenue. You guys seen that on my YouTube video, I believe a night or two ago. 660 million. We came in at $689 million in revenue for a new all-time high of the SoFi company. Adjusted EBITDA came in at 186 million, a new all-time high as well. This is the most insane growth I've ever seen, guys. We had $90 million of quarter-over-quarter revenue growth. This was absolutely insane. The highest jump we've ever had was $60 million. Look at the trailing 12-month performance, guys. Adjusted net revenue, we're at 2.4 billion just going off of Q3. Adjusted EBITDA 650 million, and net loss, because we have hit 4 quarters in a row of GAAP profitability, we're trading at $214 million of net income on the yearly, guys. So going from negative 300 million to plus 200 million in your first year of profitability is absolutely insane. I believe next year we could be looking at, $400 or $500 million or more. All right, guys, and just take a look at the guidance. They put out 625 to 645 million in revenue. I put 660, and these guys came in at $689 million, beating the high end by $44 million. I expected us to beat the high end by about $15 million. I mean, this is insane growth right now. This was supposed to be a transition year for the company, guys. Diluted EPS, I put us at 5 cents on the earnings. Boom, 5 cents is exactly what we got. So my EPS number was very, very accurate. My revenue number was off by about $30 million. All right, guys, and take a look at full year guidance. They increased guidance. Starting out the first quarter, they were expecting 14 to 16% growth. They jumped that up to 17 to 19% growth, and now they increased it to 22 to 23% growth. So SoFi is looking to grow at, potentially 24% this year on a conservative year, guys. This is insane. $2.55 billion, adjusted EBITDA, 25% growth, $645 million, GAAP net income, potentially on the high end, $206 million. EPS increased as well by a penny on the low end, a penny on the high end, 11 to 12 cents. We could be looking at 13 to 14 cents EPS this year. Look at the segment growth, guys. This is crazy. If you just look at lending right here, originations hit a all-time high last quarter at Q2 at 5.3 billion. They came in at 6.3 billion in lending originations, guys. Lending is not slowing down at all, guys. You can see, personal loans grew to 4.9 billion. Mortgages grew to 500 million, and then student loans grew to 943 million. Everything hit a new record, the past year or so. If you look at the technology platform segment, guys, we have stalled out for the past 3-4, quarters. Absolutely awful. You can see 94 million for Q1, 95 million for Q2, and then $102 million in Q3. A little bit of an acceleration of about $7 million. This is exactly what we want to see. We want to see this segment grow to potentially 20 million quarterly, potentially in 2025. So Galileo has ramped up a little bit. And this is the bread and butter, guys, financial services. You can see we hit a new all-time record. Going back 2 quarters, 150 million in revenue, profit 37. Q2 last quarter, 176 million, profit 55, and then we had $238 million in revenue, profit 99 million on a contribution profit, guys. This is absolutely insane growth. This segment is scaling to $1 billion in revenue on its own. Man, the numbers that I'm looking at for potential 2025 that we're going to be seeing for financial services and the overall revenue itself, I mean, this is going to be a massive company in 2025, guys. I could not be more excited. I believe this is going to be a delayed reaction on the earnings, and we're going to go a lot higher by the end of the year. And we'll just look at the stock one more time before we finish out the video, guys. As we can see, the earnings were extremely strong. We had a 6% pre-market pump, $11.99, almost clipped to 12, sold off, 19% pullback. I really could not believe it, guys. I mean, this was an amazing shakeout. I couldn't believe it. 19% pullback, hit about $9.85. And you can see we're bouncing up a little, but man, guys, I think there's going to be massive shift in ownership inside of this stock. I think we're going to get the exact same reaction we got last quarter with that delayed reaction of about 3 months. We came down to, under $7, I believe, and then made our way back up to, $11.30. That's a, $4 increase. So if we get a $4 increase from here in the next 2 months, we're looking at about $14. So I think the stock's going a lot higher. My price target right now is about $18. I mean, this was an amazing quarter, guys. Making the video, I want to say I really do appreciate. I enjoy doing this video for you. Once again, we're going to continue to give you the due diligence and all the info on the SoFi stock. I'm going to continue to follow the stock. The stock is growing very, very fast. I cannot believe it. 2025 is going to be an amazing year. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment. I'm going to be commenting back to as many people as I can. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be keeping you updated daily. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.